Spence, I'm telling you, your first ever Black Construction Steel Block Bandit feature win. I got to tell you, when Kenny Gear in that 12 car slowed at the outside of turn 4 inside there, and you made evasive moves, I thought maybe that would have cost you the race, but you were able to motor back, get by Gerald Davis on the last lap. Congratulations. Tell us about the final laps of that race.
Yeah, I mean, we were getting better. We put harder tires on everybody else, and we would get better. I knew once I got the battle on Bo there a little bit, you know, he gave me the racetrack and I could get in with him. You know, it's a little tight coming off these turns. But I knew once I maneuvered around him, I had a pretty good car. And I got to Gerald, and like I said, that 12 car just stopped coming off forward. I thought that was it. I mean, I didn't think I could make up that much time, but I think Gerald saw that car's coming and got a little comfortable out there. And I was able to sneak up on him. And then we got there at 2 laps to go, and I was on him, and I seen that lap car coming. I knew if I got to where he couldn't get down and going down back straightaway, I probably had a pretty good shot of beating him. But I got to thank Dougie Timmons and Doug Timmons for giving me the ride, Pete Weaver, Justin Weaver for doing all the work, Mark, my tire guy Brandon Lowry come down with me, my mom come down with me. We give us way like this last year on the last lap. I gave it to Robertson there and screwed up on a restart, so it feels pretty good to get one back.
Yeah, I tell you, you came up just a little bit short last fall here at Eastside Speedway. But I tell you what, you had to fight some great competitors, super late model drivers. You, of course, have been a super late model driver this year, winning races at Hagerstown and Winchester. How did it feel, even though this was a steel block event, battling super late model drivers such as Gerald Davis and Bo Feathers? Was it sort of like old time sakes a little bit?
Oh yeah, I don't get to battle those guys too much. Gerald does a lot of steel block stuff now, but you know, Bo, this is his kind of material here on the slick track. He's smooth as silk, but it's fun battling those guys, and then you get beside those guys, they give you room. You know, we kind of raced around each other for the last 10 years, so you know, it's fun to race those guys. You know, it's going to be a good, clean race, and I'm pretty sure I have more fun than they did because I'm getting paid more, but it was fun racing with them.
Well, I know you do a lot of super late model features, but how do you feel about this Steel Block Bandit series? Think maybe throughout next year, if your schedule will allow, maybe you can come in, do some more driving in the Steel Block Bandit series, maybe drive some cars out of the Doug Timmons schedule or Doug Timmons stables. Think maybe you could do some more Steel Block races with the Bandits.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I mean, it's up to Doug and those guys. It's their car, it's everything there. Their truck brought it down here. I just rode down my truck and drove it. It's just kind of hard with my super schedule. You know, we race a lot of races with our car. We put a lot of money in our cars to park it to come on one of these. But, you know, at the end of the year, these big races, I think we're talking about Cumberland, I don't know, in a couple of weeks, but we'll see how that goes. But it's a good deal. It's a real good deal for steel block cars. I mean, they got the rules where everybody can run with them. You know, 358s, big motors. It's a good deal. I mean, I think it's going to get bigger and bigger the more tracks you add, so I think it's a good deal.
Well, I agree, absolutely. And I know you talked and mentioned a few of the sponsors and everybody. I'll give you one final chance, because I know a lot of people helped put you, a driver such as yourself, here in victory lane. Go ahead, this is a team sport. Talk about some of the sponsors and team members that helped get it here tonight.
I'm just going to look inside the car. I see Wise Construction, I know he's a big one. Tri-State Fence, Robbie Allen, it makes it look good. Doug Timmons, D&D Auto Recycling. I got to thank my dad for putting my wheels, Champion Auto Sales. Who else? Pete Weaver. I got him.
All right, good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for J.T. Spence out of Winchester, Virginia. Steel Block Bandit, his first ever Steel Block Bandit feature win.